All right, we're back this time with a little update on the Civic build. It's been a while since I did a video on it. I've just been tied up doing so many other things. But what I have been doing is coming in on Saturdays and I'd peck away at it, assembling stuff, putting pieces together, pieces of the puzzle that I've already had. I've done most of the fab work for the car and we took it all apart to go through everything and then go back and put it together. So a lot of the parts I've already had built sitting on the shelf. So I'm going back in and looking at all the small things, assembling pieces, and seeing what's missing, what needs to be done. So anyway, I'll show you parts of it, and today I'm going to go ahead and install a new throttle body on it because you have to. The JDM B16 that's in it, the throttle body does not come with a map sensor provision, which this is going to be a turbo app, and we're doing a 4-bar OEM replacement map sensor. So if you're doing an OEM replacement sensor, you have to have a place for it. So I got to put a new throttle body on the car. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do today, along with a few other things, and I'll show you what's going on with the car. Now I'll show you what I was referring to. Typically on your throttle body, you're gonna have the map sensor sitting right here. As you can see on this one, there is no spot. It probably used a remote mount sensor, which your vacuum would have came from here, and the sensor would have mounted to the firewall. That works perfectly fine. You see that on like the OBDO or the older B16 options for like the CRX, but typically not on the newer ones, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it's been a while since I've done a lot of these swaps. That could be common. For me, it's not. So I'm going to put a new throttle body on it. You also see I had to upgrade, or not upgrade, but for this particular chassis, change to the P2T bracket. So I got the EM1 bracket, EM1 throttle cable. Got those installed because, of course, the EX throttle cable bracket does not work. I'm also using the Rywire harness, which makes everything super simple. It's all labeled. This is their budget harness, which to me is a great deal. It came neatly, came quickly. It comes with this extra wire that literally says extra on it, which runs back to the ECU. I won't be using it, maybe for the boost solenoid, but it comes with everything that you need. Some that you don't, like the factory O2 sensor, I won't be using it. But everything else is all labeled nice and neat. I just couldn't plug it all in and route it because I want to route the map sensor, the IACV, and all that together. So there was no point in me plugging it up and then not having, the map sensor on the car. So I'm going to use the Skunk2 Alpha Series cast throttle body for it. So I'm going to go grab one of those and I'll be right back. Now for this app, I'm going to use the 66mm, can you see that? Alpha throttle body, along with the thermal intake manifold gasket. I've already used our throttle body gasket. I've already used the intake manifold gasket that's on the car already. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the stock one off. I'm going to swap over the TPS, which I'll show you that. This one, like most import motors, didn't come with the TPS. So what I'll go do is remove a TPS from I've got some single camera LS throttle bodies here. All the TPS sensors interchange. So if you don't know how to remove one, I'll show you how to do that real quick and get it swapped over and installed on the car. Now this isn't the most difficult task to do, especially if you're used to working on your Honda. It's 4 bolts, all 12mm. Pop off the 2 coolant hoses, and the throttle body should just pull off. You may have to, clean the gasket off afterwards, but we'll see in just a minute. Okay, so here's a quick reference. I got the throttle body off. Thankfully the gasket all came off with it. It's not a big deal because that will be getting replaced. As you can see, there should be a map sensor spot here. Like, this is a single cam throttle body. Most of the time you will have the marking there for the sensor, and this one just doesn't have it. You can see the B is slightly larger. I think this is 58 or 60 millimeter. I'd have to go look it up. And like most imported motors, they remove the TPS, which I'm assuming in Japan these are removable from the factory, whereas in the US they come riveted. So what I'll do is take it and you cut a notch in the rivet and you just unscrew it, and I'll just pull the screws that came with this one out and swap it over. You get it swapped over to the B series. This is the Alpha 66 millimeter, and as you can see, it has the provision for the map sensor. It's all nice, clean, and new. So I'll go get the TPS cut off this stock one, get it swapped over, and go from there. I'll also be using a thermal gasket. This gasket is thicker than stock. It'll help slow down the transfer of heat, which is a plus. Okay, here we are. I'll just show you. I've got the rivets notched out, so I'll go ahead and turn those out. I spent more time actually trying to find my Dremel than I did slotting them. So yeah, all you gotta do is slot them, flat head, or put an X in it for Phillips head, and just turn them out, and then I can swap it over to the new throttle body. Okay, I got it off. You can see these are cammed, or keyed rather. So it just goes in, and I'll get to calibrate it more once it's actually running. You can always take this and adjust it slightly. And I use these Torx bits that came with the other throttle body, and get it all bolted back together. There you have it. It's ready to go back on. So I get that stuck back on. Check out the gasket. You can see the thickness of the gasket compared to the stock one that came with it. Let me find a blade. Here we go. It's a stock paper gasket. This is the insulated gasket. It goes one of these ways. Oh, there we go. So yeah, stick that on, bolt it down, good to go. Just one more quick thing I'd like to point out. If you haven't installed one of these before, the bolt holes on these are machined down to basically use the bolts they supply you. Your stock manifold will have studs there. You want to go ahead and pull the studs out and use the bolts they sent, so that way the nut, or if you use a stock one, the nut would sit way out here and it wouldn't actually tighten down. So you use the supplied bolts that are countersunk down in here, and you can get it to tighten down all the way like it should. Now once you get it back on, you can choose to run the coolant through the throttle body or not. It's up to you. You can bypass or loop those if you want to. But yeah, that's it. It's on. I'll go locate the map sensor and start plugging everything back up. And there you have it. It's all plugged in, ready to go. Had to readjust the throttle cable. No big deal. The 4-bar Omni map sensor. You can see the labeled harness map, which a lot of people confuse your map, TPS, and IET because one of those two are interchangeable. I don't remember which one. Since it's labeled, there's no need for me to find out either. So yeah, it's all good to go. Alright, so I've got that knocked out. I'll come back to another video here shortly on and touch on the catch can setup, the power steering setup. I think I showed some of that before, but it's completely plumbed. Plumbing the catch can setup now. And I'll get into some of the turbo parts. It's a pretty unique setup. You know, when you come in for a complete build, most people want a more unique one-of-one type thing. So we went over the goals with him, and that's what we did. So the turbo setup on this car is going to be a little different from any you've seen anywhere else. This is my first time using this particular turbine housing with this turbo paired with the B series. So it's interesting. I like it. I mean, obviously it's still on there because I built 2 manifolds for it. The first one I built didn't make the cut, so I scrapped it. Well, I didn't scrap it. It's sitting in a pile. I got a pile of manifolds back there that have been made that I, for one reason or other, didn't like for that particular application. So yeah, we're on manifold number 2 here. And number 2, I like it a lot. So I'll show it, and we'll go from there. If you got any questions, post them up, email me, whatever it is you need to do. So yeah, thanks for checking in. It's hot. It's, what time is it? It's like 9 o'clock. Alabama heat. Hadn't rained in a month. It's 100 degrees. So that's why I kind of rush through the videos, because I'm out here with no fan on. So I'm about to go change shirts because I've sweat through this one. Thanks.